Hi guys, today we're going to do lesson 2 of how to read classical sheet music. In this lesson we'll cover what the notes are, so what note is on the sheet is relative to the note on the guitar. Okay, so for our first note we have the E, which is, I'm just basically going to go through the first notes that you guys learned, which are the basic open strings, which we did in lesson 1 or 2 of the first section. We're going to zoom in 400%. Oh, whoa, that's gone. Right, these are ledger lines, and they tell you what they help you to distinguish which note it is. So if it's a circle, we're using a semi-brief for the first one. If it's a circle under 3 ledger lines, or a note like one of these over here, or one of these, or a crotchet, or a minim, or quaver, if it's under 3 ledger lines, if it's just touching the third one, it is called an E note, which is the top string, the closest string to you on the guitar, it's the thickest string. The next note we have is an A, which is on the second string down from the E, as I said, and this is 1 ledger line, 2 ledger lines down. Instead, this time the circle has the ledger line going through it. Okay, now we have D, which is just underneath the stave. Okay, that's a D when it's just below this stave. Okay, now we have G, which is on the second line of the 5 lines of the stave from the bottom. Okay, as you can see on the video. Anyway, and then we have B, which again has the line going through it. It's directly in the middle. Then we have E, which is the bottom string on the guitar, which is the see-through, and it's the highest sounding string, which is called E, as I said in lesson 2, is in between the top line and the second line, so it's in that space there. Obviously you know how these sounds like. Okay, obviously it goes back down using a different pattern. Anyways, that concludes lesson 2 of how to read classical sheet music. Today we went over notes. In section 4 or 5, in the more advanced notes, we'll start looking at when you have to press down your fingers to create different notes. But for now, we'll just leave it at that.